Hello, welcome to House News. We are at Tsunami Museum in Banda Aceh. The implementation of the 30% electoral gender quota has provided a window of opportunity for women in Indonesia's political arena.
The draft of the Omnibus Bill on Health regulates various health issues, from medical practices to healthcare provided by the Social Security Agency. The House asked the government to mitigate the effects of the Cianjur earthquake and hasten the logistic distribution to help survivors. The government states the completion of Bener Dam will make the project as the highest dam in Indonesia and the second highest in Southeast Asia. Indonesian music festival Sondrenalin announced a surprise comeback after going on hiatus for 2 years.
Commission 2 of the House strongly supports and continues the oversight of 30% quota of women representation in Parliament. The House hopes to have more women participate in national politics.
Commission 2 of the House holds an audience with Advanced Indonesian Women or MPI recently. Women's political representation is not only meaningful to fulfill the 30% quota within the Parliament, but also it affects substantive matters such as gender-friendly policies. Member of Commission 2 of the House, Divriadi Darjat, appreciates and continues to encourage women's representations in politics. Divriadi points out the necessity to promote women's participation and representation.
Apa yang disampaikan kepada kita semua, khususnya perempuan-perempuan kita di daerah, kita bisa memberikan afirmasi action itu. Oke, secara kualitas, secara kompetensi barangkali tidak sama. Pintu masuknya harus dibedakan memang. Tapi kelebihan perempuan kita, kalau kita rapat diskusi dengan semua laki-laki, kadang-kadang kencang-kencangan. Tapi kalau ada perempuan, biasa adem. Menyelesaikan persoalan bangsa kita kadang-kadang memang perempuan. Nah, oleh karena itu, bukan hanya kewajiban konstitusi yang harus kita lakukan ini, tapi kewajiban moral, sekaligus juga kewajiban berbangsa bernegara kita. Karena kita merasakan itu, kelebihan-kelebihan yang dimiliki oleh perempuan.
MPI hopes the General Election Committee and the General Election Supervisory Agency can provide opportunities for women to participate in politics. Furthermore, MPI says there is always a chance for Indonesia to create a better atmosphere for women across the nation to take part in Parliament. Raihan and Ade, TVR Parlemen, report.
The Legislation Committee of the House is currently preparing an omnibus bill on healthcare. The bill is believed to offer a solution to excessive and redundant legislation related to health in Indonesia.
Currently, the Legislation Committee of the House is massively discussing the health bill. Therefore, the committee continues to invite a number of professional organizations in the health sector to absorb input as well as to listen to complaints about health practices. Vice Chairperson of Legislation Committee of the House, Ahmad Baidowi, explains, thus far the healthcare regulations and health professionals are separated, and overlapping the bill is formulated aiming to synchronize the entire ministry and institution and create a more adaptive health sector.
Satu undang-undang Omnibus Law, sehingga ketika bicara kesehatan itu undang-undangnya merujuk satu undang-undang. Ini kan undang-undang kebidanan lain, undang-undang perawatan lain, kedokteran lain, tentang farmasi lain, tentang apoteker lain. Itu kan sama bicara tentang kesehatan.
Member of Legislation Committee of the House, Al-Muzammil Yusuf, says the health bill will resolve various health problems in Indonesia. For instance, the recent issue of acute kidney failure, and also some population in Indonesia have not registered by the Social Healthcare Program or BPJS.
Untuk menjembatani berbagai persoalan kesehatan yang luar biasa. Tadi contoh BPJS juga termasuk. 50 juta orang kita belum masuk dalam BPJS kan? Lalu kemarin kasus sirup yang ada zat yang mematikan ya. Ternyata zat tambahan yang tidak proses evaluasi BP POM ya, ada jenis tambahan obat yang tidak strict sehingga dampaknya luar biasa besarnya.
Ken Julian, Hilman, and Rifki, TVR Parlemen, report.
Commission 8 of the House visit victims of Cianjur earthquakes. The House, along with related parties, will continue to coordinate on victims' evacuation and logistic distribution.
During the visit, Vice Chairperson of Commission 8 of the House Diah Pitaloka and member of Commission 8 Sally Andriani delivered food, medicine, and emergency tents to the people at the evacuation post. Vice Chairperson of Commission 8 of the House Diah Pitaloka said the priority at the moment is to search for earthquake victims and logistic distribution. Diah Pitaloka added the House will continue to deliver services and aid for the community, including clean water supply and provide more healthcare workers.
Jadi yang kami cermati sekarang, ya pertama suplai makanan, kedua juga sanitasi. Ada beberapa wilayah yang kekurangan air karena pipanya rusak. Ada beberapa wilayah yang tidak masalah dengan air gitu ya, atau beberapa wilayah yang memang sama sekali tidak ada sumber air. Tadi juga sudah terpetakan, mungkin itu butuh sumur bor. Dan ya ini memang luar biasa ya, artinya wilayah yang terdampak bencana ini lebih dari 5 kecamatan kan.
Additionally, member of Commission 8 Sally Andriani explained 14 government-provided tents are not enough. Therefore, she asked for additional tents and logistic assistance for the affected communities.
Jadi ini juga menjadi bahan evaluasi dari pemerintah Kabupaten Cianjur bahwa sebetulnya 14 tenda penampungan ini juga tidak terlalu efektif. Yang harus segera disiapkan adalah tenda-tenda kecil agar masyarakat yang tidak tertampung di 14 tenda kecil tenda besar tadi, mereka bisa tetap mendapatkan perlindungan. Apalagi sekarang hujan masih tetap berlangsung dan gempa-gempa susulan masih ada.
A strong earthquake with a magnitude of 5.6 struck Cianjur District, West Java Province on Monday, 21st November 2022. The powerful earthquake has killed and injured hundreds of people. From Cianjur Regency, West Java, Andri, TVR Parlemen, report.
Commission 3 of the House calls the law enforcement officers to intensify security and supervision toward the national strategic projects, especially for the Bener Dam project in Wadas Village, Central Java. The House expects the police to prioritize socialization and dialogue with the public.
At the working visit of Commission 3 of the House to Central Java, member of Commission 3 of the House Jazilul Fawaid says the central and regional government as well as the law enforcement officers should give education on every national strategic project, especially in Wadas Village. Jazilul Fawaid mentions rising conflicts happen because public is not aware and do not have comprehensive understanding about the national strategic program.
Mereka tidak ada masalah untuk ditambang batunya hanya untuk kepentingan bendungan, bukan untuk kepentingan yang lain di luar kepentingan proyek strategis nasional. Maka kami menyampaikan tadi di dialog dan sudah disampaikan juga oleh BBWS Sungai Serayu Opak, clear bahwa ini memang proyek strategis nasional dan penambangan nanti akan dikendalikan oleh BBWS Serayu.
Meanwhile, the Central Java Police Chief Ahmad Lutfi commits to escort this vital project located in Wadas Village in order to accelerate the national development and contribute to the local communities. Ahmad Lutfi ensures the law enforcement officers will carry out the duties in line with the existing regulations.
Proyek vital nasional sudah menjadi komitmen Bapak Kapolri bahwa jajaran Kepolisian Negara Republik Indonesia, khususnya Polda Jawa Tengah akan selalu melakukan pendampingan. Jadi pendampingan, pengawasan dalam rangka mengakselerasi pembangunan nasional, termasuk bendungan Bener, kemudian Kuari itu sendiri, dan proyek-proyek vital nasional di Jawa Tengah.
From Semarang, Central Java, Hilman Hidayat, TVR Parlemen, report.
One of the largest music festivals in Indonesia, Sondrenalin confirmed its return in November 2022 in Jakarta. Carrying the theme Come Back Live and Louder, Sondrenalin has successfully brought back its hype as the leading pop culture music festival with the largest cross-genre and cross-generation.
Taken from Hip Talk, Eco Park Ancol is chosen by the promoter Rival Entertainment as the venue to recall Jakarta as the first city to host Sondrenalin. Rival delivered the two-day music festival with the lineup of musicians to entertain the music lovers after 2 years of hiatus due to COVID-19 pandemic. rock band from the United States, Weezer, managed to hit the Soundernalin 2022 stage. Weezer sang 5 songs non-stop. Rivers Cuomo, the vocalist, even greeted the audience in very fluent Indonesian. Not just little, Rivers seemed to prove his good Indonesian by saying Assalamualaikum, good night bestie. In addition to Weezer, other performers such as Neck Deep, Secondhand Serenade, Plain White TS, Mono, and Copland managed to touch on the audience nostalgia. Each artist and band delivered a surprise performance to grace their stage. For example, the Prediksi, a motor club whose members are famous Indonesian artists, suddenly transformed into a boy band to entertain the audience. Adapting Comeback Live and Louder as the theme, Soundernalin 2022 succeeded in bringing about 71 top lineups from international and domestic performers.
And that's House News for today. Thank you for watching everyone, and have a good day.